We've covered how to build your personalized system, how to maintain it when life gets chaos, and how to get your family actually invested in making it work. But I know what's happening. You're following all the steps, your system is functional, your family is cooperating, and you still feel exhausted by it all. Here is what's missing. And it's the difference between systems that drain you and systems that energize you. Joy. Not fake positivity, not pretending everything is perfect, but understanding that the way you approach your system determines whether it serves you or enslaves you. Let me paint a picture. You've built the perfect morning routine. Everyone knows their role, the system runs smoothly, but you wake up dreading it. Your meal planning system works, but Sunday prep feels like punishment. Your family cleanup routine functions, but you're just counting down until it's over. This is where most productivity advice stops, at function. They tell you how to make things work, but now how to make them feel good. And here is what I've learned after working with hundreds of single moms and working moms. If your system doesn't bring you some measure of joy, it will eventually break you. You see, we've been taught that efficiency means removing joy from the equation. That productivity means pushing through, grinding it out, doing what needs to be done regardless of how it feels. But that's the recipe for burnout, not breakthrough. Think about the system in your life that you actually love maintaining. Maybe it's your skincare routine, your morning coffee ritual, or the way you organize your favorite space. What makes those different? Joy. They serve a practical purpose and they make you feel good. The systems that sustain single moms long term aren't the ones that work. They're the ones that work and feel good doing. So here is what changed everything for me. I stopped seeing joy as the reward for getting through my system and started seeing it as the fuel that powers my system. When you approach tasks from a place of joy, even mundane tasks, you access a different kind of energy, not the finite energy of willpower and discipline, but the renewable energy of alignment and pleasure. So here's the science behind it. When you do something with joy, your brain releases dopamine, your natural motivation chemical. When you do something you dread, your brain burns through glucose, your mental energy currency. Some task completely, so it's the same task but different energy impact. But here's the practical magic. You can intentionally add joy to almost any task by asking one simple question. How can I make this feel good while I'm doing it? Maybe it's playing your favorite playlist during kitchen cleanup. Maybe it's using the beautiful dish towels instead of saving them for guests. Maybe it's turning meal prep into a dance party with your kids. Joy isn't frivolous. It's functional. It's what makes your system sustainable instead of just successful. Because the system that feels good is a system you keep doing even when motivation is low and life gets hard. Remember, you're not just trying to get things done. You're trying to create a life that feels good to live. Every system that truly serves working moms long term incorporates joy in one of three ways: inherent joy, added joy, or purpose joy. First, inherent joy systems. These are systems built around things you naturally enjoy. Maybe you love organizing, so your Sunday reset feels like creative play. Maybe you love cooking, so meal prep becomes your meditation time. And here is how to identify yours. What household tasks do you actually not mind doing? What activities make you lose track of time? Build your systems around these natural preferences. Second, added joy systems. These take necessarily but joyless tasks and intentionally add elements that make them pleasurable. The system from my earlier videos where I showed you how to build around your reality, this is where you add the joy piece. So here is how to create them. For every have to, ask. How can I make this feel good? Maybe it's beautiful containers for your organized spaces, special music for cleanup time, or treating yourself of good coffee during morning prep. Third, purpose joy systems. These are systems where the joy comes from the deeper meaning, even when the task itself isn't enjoyable. Taking out the garbage isn't fun, but the joy comes from knowing you're creating a peaceful environment for your family. How do you access this? Connect every mundane task to its bigger purpose. You're not just doing laundry, you're ensuring your family feels cared for. You're not just planning meals, you're nourishing the people you love. The most powerful systems combine all three types. Your morning routine might include coffee you love, which is inherent joy, beautiful mugs, which is added joy, and the knowledge that you're starting your family's day with intention, which is purpose joy. So let's connect this back to everything we've accomplished in this series. Remember when I showed you how to build systems around your actual reality? You created order by working with your natural rhythms and constraints. Joy is what makes those rhythms feel like gifts instead of just functional patterns. When you add joyful elements to systems that already work with your energy, you transform efficiency into enjoyment. Remember the maintenance strategies, the reset points, minimum habits, and system updates? You learned how to keep your systems running when life gets messy. Joy is what makes that maintenance feel like self-care instead of damage control. When your 10-minute reset includes lighting a candle you love, it stops being recovery time and becomes renewal time. Now, remember how to get family buy-in by solving their problems, not just yours? You discovered in that video how to make everyone invested in systems that work for the whole family. Joy is what makes everyone excited to participate instead of just willing to help. When your family planning sessions include favorite snacks, when cleaning time has the best music, when organizing includes beautiful supplies, your family looks forward to these moments. So you've moved from chaos to order to joy. Without joy, you had functional systems that solved problems. With joy, you have lifestyle systems that create happiness while solving problems. Here is what I've learned. Working moms who add joy to their successful systems don't just maintain their progress, they love their progress. They model for their children that an organized, intentional life isn't about rigid discipline. It's about creating beauty in the everyday. Joy isn't replacing the order you've created. It's celebrating it and making you excited to live it. Here is how to add joy to the systems you've already built. Step number 1, the joy audit. Go through each system from our previous videos and ask, what part of this do I actually enjoy? What part drains me the most? What could I add one joyful element to the draining parts? How could I add it? Step number 2, the joy integration. For each system, add one joyful element this week, like beautiful supplies for your reset routine, music that makes you move during maintenance time, a special treat during your most challenging task. Step number 3, the joy protection. Notice when you're tempted to remove joy for efficiency's sake. The beautiful coffee mug that takes an extra minute to wash, keep it. The playlist that adds 5 minutes to clean up, keep it. the scenic route during school pickup that gives you thinking time. Keep it. The mindset shift happens when you stop seeing joy as inefficient and start seeing it as essential. The systems that last aren't the most streamlined. They're the most sustainable. And sustainable means joy. Joyful. Remember, you're not trying to make everything fun. You're trying to make your daily life feels like something you want to live, not something you have to survive. Here's what happens when you add joy to systems that already create order and reduce stress. You stop just appreciating your organized life and start absolutely loving it. You stop feeling proud of your functional routines and start feeling excited about them. You stop showing your children that responsible living is about discipline and start modeling that it can be deeply satisfying. Most importantly, you realize something powerful. Your life isn't just well managed anymore. It's genuinely beautiful. Your systems don't just eliminate problems, they create moments of happiness throughout your day. And here is the ultimate upgrade. You evolve from being someone who has their life together to being someone who loves their life, the life they've created. And when you love your organized, intentional life, everything becomes easier, including maintaining the systems that support it and inspiring your family to value the peaceful environment you've all created together. You've already proven you can transform chaos into order. Now you've discovered how to transform order into joy. That's the complete journey. From overwhelming to organized to absolutely loving your life. Your homework this week: pick one system from our previous videos and add one joyful element to it. Maybe it's using your good dishes for family dinner instead of saving them. Maybe it's playing music during your Sunday reset. Maybe it's buying the beautiful organizing supplies instead of the cheapest ones. Share in the comments. What joyful element are you adding to which system? Your ideas will inspire other moms to remember that efficiency and joy aren't opposites, they're partners. And if you've been following this whole series, I want to hear which video changed your perspective the most. Building around your reality, maintaining through chaos, getting family buy-in, or choosing joy. This changes everything, but only if you implement it. My workbook transforms everything you've learned into a home where everyone collaborates with complete joy. The link is in the description of this video or in my bio. Also hit that like button if this series has shifted how you think about systems, and subscribe because we're just getting started. Remember, you don't just deserve systems that work. You deserve systems that make your life feel beautiful. And when your systems bring you joy, they stop being one more thing you manage and start being one more way you thrive.